This time for sure. I think I've tried to record this video about a dozen times now. It is Saturday evening, March 7th, 2026. I had a grand plan in mind, but I'm tired. I'm having trouble stringing two thoughts together. I spent today hanging out with my grandkids, and what that consists of is me sitting and watching them play video games for hours on end because it makes them happy. So, staring at a computer at games that I may or may not enjoy can be really exhausting. And add into that the fact that it takes me about an hour and a half round trip to get to their house. It has been a long day. That's why I normally try to record these videos first thing in the morning because that I'm fresh and I can think better and I can speak better. But here we are. So my topic tonight is that I'm just doing a video. I'm going to post a video every day, darn it. And like I said, I think this is like my dozenth time trying to record this specific one. My phone battery is draining, so I really have to get this done. I don't want my phone to die in the middle of the recording. So here we are. My initial thought was to talk about time because I'm thinking about time a lot today. It is Saturday, March 7th, 2026, after midnight. So technically Sunday morning, we spring forward an hour. I realize that not everywhere recognizes the time change, and I actually envy places that don't change the clocks because I really hate the time change. It screws everything up for me. And I'm sure a lot of people feel the way I do. But as of this moment, it's about 6:30 p.m. It's pretty dark outside. The one thing I like about springing forward is that tomorrow night at this time, it will actually be lighter out and we get into those long evenings. I just love long sunny evenings because those are the best times. The short, dark winter days are not my favorite thing. But again, I think a lot of people will understand how I feel about that. So, what I've done today is hang out with the grandkids. I've driven. I've been thinking about the time change. Did not get any writing done. But JT and I did a lot yesterday because we had our weekly meeting a day early. And for some reason, that really inspired us. So we are now scheduled to do several events. And see, the first one will be on March 17th from 9 a.m. to whenever. I'm not sure when the event will end, but it will be at Kama Coffee here in Carson City. JT is doing a release party for his Finding Salvation book. So I have talked about it on here a few times, and we do hope you will swing by if you are in the area and just say hello or, maybe buy a book or two. We will have the Finding Salvation prequel novella compilation available. I think we have maybe a dozen copies of that. We will also have all three books of the Serving Salvation series. So if you'd like to come and meet us, get an autographed copy or four, please do. So again, that's March 17th, 2026, St. Patrick's Day at Kama Coffee in Carson City. So it is directly across the street from the Nevada State Legislature. It is on the west side of Carson Street, and there is a lot of street parking there. But if you have problems, there's a little parking lot back on Curry Street that you can check out. Another event that we have signed up for, I don't know if we are yet verified, but there's going to be an Easter event here in Carson City that JT and I should be attending. That will be our first outdoor event of the season, so that should be interesting. That is April 4th, I believe, starting pretty early in the morning, 8 or 9 o'clock, I think, because it is an Easter event and it does include an Easter egg hunt. So if you can't make it to Kama Coffee on March 17th, you can see us at the Pete Livermore Sports Complex, I believe, in South Carson City. I think it's off of Snyder Avenue. And I'll have all the specific details for these things as we move forward. On April 11th, So that will be the week following the Easter event. We will be at the Nevada State Museum signing books, and that is always a lot of fun. They should have us in the Dee McGuinn Concourse, which is where you enter the museum. The old state, or excuse me, the old Federal Mint building, which is now the main portion of the Nevada State Museum, will be to your left if you're heading in from Carson Street. And then on the right hand side is what used to be, I believe, a First Interstate Bank. And that's where they have their annex now with the gift shop and everything. So some of our books will be in the gift shop, but also we will be in the concourse on April 11th, sometime during the day. I'm not sure of the hours on that just yet. So that's another thing we have going on. We are nominated in the Best of Carson Now this year. So if you are actually, I think anybody could go to carsonnow.org and look at the Best of Carson Now. We are in the local authors category, I believe. JT and I are split into two separate people. They did not allow us to be CC and JT. So I believe you're only allowed to vote once. And if you'd like to vote for one of us, we would appreciate it. But there are a lot of other great local authors included in that, like Bill Brown and Todd Borg. So we're pretty sure not much is going to come out of this, but it's nice to be nominated. Also in April, the Women Podcasting Awards will be happening. Actually, the voting for the Women in Podcasting Awards will be happening, and I'll be give. See, I'm tired and tongue tied. The nomination for the CC and JT Amateur Hour in the Best Authors and Books category for the 2026 Women in Podcasting Awards will be live in April. I believe it's all month. You'll be able to go and vote for us. And that is another thing that I will be providing more information as we get closer. I believe the voting starts on April 1st. It may span the entire month. I'm not entirely sure. We were thrilled to have won the category in 2024. And hopefully we will at least place again, because it's a wonderful group. I really enjoy being involved in the Women in Podcasting group, and I think Jennifer Hensel does a wonderful job with that, and I appreciate all of the support that she provides to women podcasters. Obviously, JT and I are a duo, so really I'm nominated for our podcast, but it's a half and half deal, but we're a package, so we will be happy whatever happens in that, and as well as in the Best of Carson Now. But it is exciting to have those opportunities out there. Another thing that is happening is that we will be, let's see, we'll be at Victorian Square, I believe, in Sparks on June 6th for the Sierra Arts Book Fest. This will be the second event. Last year it happened in October. They decided to move it to June because there were way too many events at the same time in October. Plus, the weather was not great. So, hopefully, early June is very nice. Coincidentally, that is the day after JT and I celebrate our 44th wedding anniversary. So, that will be a good week for us. But we will be there all day out in front of the Depot Gallery in Victorian Square in Sparks. It's a very nice little area. There's a museum, there's the Depot Gallery. There are a few little, I think there may be a restaurant or two. I think they may also have food trucks. Plus, the Sparks Nugget is right there. So come out and join us. And we would love to see you at any one of the events I just mentioned. Or if you are interested in supporting us, please do go and vote for us in the Best Local Author category, I believe, at Carson Now, or in April. You could vote for the CC and JT Amateur Hour, where production values go to die, as evidenced by my videos. Oh, so we are really booking up with events already. Uh, as I said, it started out because JT and I did our meeting yesterday, and that just snowballed. And we went from feeling like we weren't doing anything to feeling like, oh my gosh, how are we going to get everything done? In the meantime, JT and I will be recording our weekly podcast tomorrow morning. I think we're going to have an interesting topic for that. So if you want to tune in, we would appreciate it. It is regarding his Sheriff in Nevada book 4. We'll see. It may not be what you expect us to talk about. Could be a very interesting topic. So please join us for that tomorrow. And really, it goes live tomorrow, but we don't do them live. We record them and then upload them so you can view it at any time. And you can always check out our podcasts by going to carsonhume.com. You can find all of our 300 something, I think, episodes there, as well as links to our social media, and it will tell you where all of our books are available. And I mean, we are in wide release, so you can find them just about anywhere, as well as our bookstore, carsonhume.square.site. And we would really appreciate if you'd take a little time and check out what we're doing, because we're working really, really hard at it. And someday we hope to reap the benefits of all this hard work. We'll see. But as I mentioned earlier, my topic for the night was going to be time. And one of the things I'm thinking about in a time sense, aside from the time change, is how much time I might have left to do all the things I want to do. So, really, I know it takes time to build an audience, it takes time to find readers, it takes time to write books. It's frustrating to spend months or maybe years writing a book that somebody might finish in a day or two, which I'm always thrilled to hear that somebody enjoyed a book that much to finish it quickly. But it's also a little discouraging because sometimes readers might clamor for a next book in the series that might take a while to get there. I am doing my best to get the next 2 books in my Restless Spirits series done and out, while making sure that they're decent quality, at least, I hope. And that's also something that I'm working on. JT has his um, companion book to the Salvation series that will be coming out probably in the summer. That's in the first round, or no, he got the first round of edits back to that. He's doing revisions on it. So it will be going to the second round of edits really soon. And it's just busy, busy, busy. So time is something that we're thinking about a lot. We try to manage our time well. We do buckle down and work basically a regular work day here at home. Uh, well, I will say that JT will spend his mornings working at Comma Coffee, which is why we're doing his book release there. But for the most part, we work at home. We work our own schedule, but we work almost the same schedule that we used to work when we were in the office. The nice thing is that if we need to just duck out and take a nap or something, we don't have to get anyone's permission. We can just tell each other, "Hey, I'm going to go take a break. I'll be back in a couple hours. I need some sleep." Oh, time is wild. Anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. If you do watch this to the end, please remember to change your clocks if you're in an area where you do this. If it is March 7th or March 8th, 2026, when you're watching this. If not, never mind. In the meantime, I think I'm going to go and put my feet up for the rest of the evening. So thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you being here and following along. If you have not yet subscribed, I hope you will do so, because we do have a lot of interesting adventures coming up. All the things I mentioned and more. Oh, so definitely check out our website at www.carsonhume.com. Check out our bookstore at carsonhume.square.site. Or if you're interested in checking out our Nevada Author Network podcast, the collaboration with the Sierra Arts Foundation, you can go to www.twomorebooks.com. TWOMOORE books.com. I'm tired. So I hope you have a wonderful day or evening, wherever you happen to be when you're watching this. And I will talk to you again tomorrow. I'm Cassidy Carson, and this is The Life of a Writer. Take care.